Hello, welcome to my channel, World News Breaking Video. Catherine Paiz breaks silence on ex-husband Austin McBroom's cheating scandal in emotional interview. Catherine Paiz, who rose to fame on YouTube with her ACE family vlogs, announced her divorce from ex-Austin McBroom in January 2024. Catherine Paiz broke her silence on her ex-husband Austin McBroom's cheating scandal during an episode of Call Her Daddy released on May 28th. The mom of three, who rose to fame with her ACE family vlogs on YouTube, recalled when and how she learned of McBroom's alleged cheating for the first time. Paiz cited several instances amid rumors of cheating allegations, which ultimately led to their divorce after 7 years of marriage. McBroom admitted in a series of Snapchat stories that he 100% stepped out of my marriage. Catherine Paiz is sharing her side of the story. The social media influencer, who skyrocketed to online fame with the ACE family vlogs on YouTube, opened up about her ex-husband Austin McBroom's cheating scandal that led to their divorce during an episode of Call Her Daddy released on Wednesday, May 28th. Paiz, 34, who spoke in depth to host Alex Cooper about her ex-husband's alleged infidelity, wed McBroom, 33, privately in 2017 and shared the news in January 2020, shortly after they announced their third pregnancy. Together, they share L8, Elias 6, and Steele 4. In the episode, Cooper mentioned that there have been many different allegations of McBroom cheating on Paiz over the years since they've been in the public eye as a result of their popular YouTube channel, documenting their family's life. When it first started, my heart sank. I'm like, oh my gosh, the content creator mom told the Call Her Daddy host of her reaction when she heard the initial infidelity rumors. However, Paiz explained why she was hesitant to believe the claims at the time since she was with her then-husband all the time, emphasizing that they were married, co-parenting, and business partners. There's moments I didn't know what to believe. There's some things that are true, there's some things that are distorted, there's some things that are not true, so it was really hard to tell, she admitted. When the allegations started, Paiz confronted McBroom about them. But she recalled him saying, "Oh, you know that comes with the territory, and let's not respond because we're just going to add fuel to the fire, and it's not true." And I'm like, okay, that. Paiz admitted that she really trusted him, and didn't believe that he was unfaithful to her in the beginning. Then, in the interview, Cooper attempted to find out the first big moment Paiz realized McBroom's alleged betrayal. However, she said there were quite a few moments that made it tough to pinpoint when she knew exactly. While Paiz didn't know the exact number of women, she claimed she knew for sure 3. However, she claims she's seen headlines that allege McBroom said 20 women, but she doesn't know if it's true. Paiz did recall, though, a couple of moments when she was heartbroken. She went on to detail a story, which took place when she had just had her second daughter, Elias, who was around 6 months old at the time. The now mother of 3 remembers McBroom telling her he had to go to Miami for a meeting. "I'm the type of partner where I love for my partner to feel free, like, I trust you, go. You want to go on a trip, you want to go on a boys' trip, whatever you want to do, go. Like, that's just my personality," she told Cooper. "Now I look back, I'm thinking I should change some things up a little bit," she continued. "I was tired. I was filming every day. I had another baby, changing diapers and breastfeeding. I breastfeed all my kids 5 years straight, so super exhausted, super tired, you know?" Paiz explained how she was cool with him going because he edited all of their family vlogs and deserves to go on the business trip. "I remember that business trip like it was yesterday," she said before recalling the phone calls she'd have with him while he was away and heard women in the back of their conversations, which she brushed off at the time. A couple months go by, and this blonde male makeup artist makes this video on YouTube talking about my husband and how he was in Miami, and there was this group of people, and there was all these girls, and there was this boat, she added, noting that she still hasn't watched the video herself. In the moment, Paiz, who said she was pregnant again, but this time with her son, recalled bawling when she found out from her friends who watched the clip and fed her the information, thinking if the rumors could be true. "I didn't believe the horrors," she continued. "But it was like, am I just being stupid right now? Like, am I just really not sitting with this, or do I vindicate him? Do I vindicate our family? And that's what I did, and I think back at my old self, I think, poor girl. Like, I wish I could hug her today." Fast forward to when Paiz was around 3 months pregnant with Steele. She remembered deep inside something didn't feel right. She told a story from when she and McBroom went to film their daughter's first haircut. And a sketchy text popped up on his phone that she read. "If you really love your wife, you wouldn't be," she alleged the text read in part. My brain scanned it, but I wasn't able to read it fully. But in that moment, my heart drops. I'm pregnant. There's people watching us. The camera's on. It felt like it just felt surreal. Paiz said she went home like nothing happened, but then didn't talk to McBroom for a couple of days. Then, they discussed what happened a few days later, and he showed her the girl he had been talking to. However, Paiz claimed that she only heard McBroom say, "I cheated," until about a week ago when the first chapter of her book, Dolores, My Journey Home, came out on May 11th. McBroom hasn't addressed Paiz's claims since the Call Her Daddy episode with Paiz was released. People has reached out to him for further comment. McBroom confirmed in a 31-minute video posted to Snapchat stories on that he stepped out of his marriage to Paiz. Now let's get into the cheating. When it comes to me stepping out of my marriage, I did. I 100% stepped out of my marriage, McBroom admitted in the series of posts. It was completely wrong for me to do it. I take full accountability. If I can go back and change it, I would, and I'm sorry for that. I truly am, but when it comes to her acting like she had no idea what was going on, that is a complete lie. Catherine knew what I was dealing with for a very long time. In the videos, McBroom alleges he'd felt like he was getting no affection from Catherine and had tried to speak with her about it multiple times. Her exact words, verbatim, "On my kids," she said, "Just don't make me look dumb. Don't embarrass me," he continued in the video. I don't know what that means to you guys, but to me it sounds like go do whatever you need to do, because I'm not capable of giving you what you need. Paiz emotionally denied these claims when speaking to Cooper. One thing he said that really just was a punch to the gut was, "Yes, I cheated and she was okay with it as long as I said you don't embarrass me," she recalled while holding back tears in the episode. That is not true. I never ever said that. I would never say that. Catherine Paiz and Austin McBroom didn't have sex for years before split. Originally appeared on Online. Catherine Paiz and Austin McBroom were struggling in more than one aspect. As the YouTubers, who shared the ACE Family channel, navigate life after filing for divorce last January following 7 years of marriage. Catherine shared that they hadn't been sexually intimate for years towards the end of their relationship, due to his infidelity. It was actually more like 5 years of not being intimate with him, Catherine told Alex Cooper on the May 28th episode of the Call Her Daddy podcast. Sex and intimacy are very, very sacred to me. When I found out there was cheating, I checked out. Said, "My body is a temple, and I refuse to allow anybody to come near my temple if he cannot be honest and truthful and loyal." The 34-year-old, who shares kids L, 9, Aliyah, 6, and Steele, 4 with Austin, noted that she had learned he had been cheating on her while she was 3 months pregnant with their youngest. "I was going through a lot postpartum," she recalled. "Your body changes, breastfeeding, and you're taking care of multiple children." She added, "I found out he was cheating on me, and that was it." Catherine alleged that Austin, 33, didn't pursue her sexually, either, which was how she said she knew there was cheating going on. "Now, I know how that's not normal," she explained regarding their lack of intimacy. "At the time, I thought we were going through a lot. There were a lot of bad things happening around us. We have children, we're overworking, we're tired, we're stressed. We're anxious." News has reached out to reps for Austin for comment and has not yet heard back. Although Catherine pointed to Austin's infidelity, which he admitted to in his Snapchat stories May 12th, as the reason for their relationship's demise. She admitted that she didn't handle challenges in their marriage well, either. "I'm a huge part of this problem," she said. "I take full accountability for being in a relationship with someone and also not pursuing intimacy. Although I was disgusted and I didn't want to be intimate, I didn't have these very serious conversations like, 'Hey, maybe we should go see a therapist, maybe we should do couples therapy.' This wasn't normal, going another year without being physically intimate," the influencer continued. "It is such an important part of a marriage and a relationship." Austin claimed in his Snapchat posts that not only did Catherine know about his extramarital affairs, but she condoned his decision. However, she vehemently denied the accusation. One thing he said that really just was a punch to the gut was, "Yes, I cheated and she was okay with it as long as I said you don't embarrass me," she told Alex. "That is not true. I never ever said that. I would never say that. I would never want my kids to think that it's okay to cheat on your husband or your wife. For more celebrity breakups, keep reading. Jojo Siwa and Kath Ebbs. Savannah Crisley and Robert Shiver. Rami Malek and Emma Corrin. Gleb Savchenko and Brooks Nader. Mark Cuevas and Aubrey Rainey. Sydney Sweeney and Jonathan Davino. Holly Madison and Zach Bagans. Sia and Dan Bernard. Emily Osment and Jack Anthony. Simone Ashley and Tino Klein. Valerie Bertinelli and Mike Goodenough. Lily Allen and David Harbour. Mamie Gummer and Mihar Sethi. Shamar Moore and Jezeri Dizon. Angelina Pivernick and Vinnie Tortorella. Jamie Foxx and Alice Huckstep. James Kennedy and Ally Luber. Matt James and Rachel Kirkconnell. Jessica Simpson and Eric Johnson. Courtney Ford and Brandon Routh. Jessica Alba and Cash Warren. Austin Butler and Kaya Gerber. Naomi Osaka and Cordy. Untangling the ACE family vlogger cheating drama. Alex Cooper's Call Her Daddy has turned into a place where celebrities and influencers reveal their juiciest secrets, and that's exactly what YouTuber Catherine Paiz did when she appeared on the podcast's most recent episode, released on May 28th. During the 90-minute interview, Paiz opened up about a myriad of things revolving around her relationship with her ex-husband and vlogging partner, Austin McBroom, including a home foreclosure, a yacht orgy, and his mistress's appearance at a charity show. Now, I know what you're thinking. Who are these people? Paiz and McBroom rose to fame thanks to their family vlogging channel, ACE Family, which launched in 2016 and grew to over 18 million followers. Their content prominently featured their 3 children, L9, Aliyah, 6, and Steele, 4. The two started their channel shortly after their first daughter was born and vlogged throughout their relationship, including their proposal and births, but stepped away from YouTube in 2022 to focus on traveling with their children. They were married for 7 years and announced their divorce back in January 2024. So why is Paiz going on one of the biggest podcasts to tell her story now, over a year later? Paiz wrote a memoir, Dolores, My Journey Home, which is set to come out on July 1st. Some of its contents have been released, including stories about McBroom's alleged infidelity throughout their marriage. In response, he posted a 31-minute video on Snapchat saying a lot of things, but he mainly confirmed that he had, in fact, cheated on Paiz. When it comes to me stepping out of my marriage, I did, he said. I 100% stepped out of my marriage, and it was completely wrong for me to do it. But when it comes to her acting like she had no idea what was going on, that was a complete lie. McBroom alleged that Paiz had condoned his behavior, just as long as he didn't embarrass her or make her look dumb. She told Cooper that was not accurate. That is not true. I never ever said that. I would never say that, she said. According to Paiz, McBroom cheated on her with at least 3 women, but it may have been with as many as 20. I would never want my kids to think that it's okay to cheat on your husband or your wife, she said. I will make sure to raise them so that they know that they should never ever do that, because that is so wrong. You never cheat on the person you love. I would never in a million years say that. Paiz dug into more details of their marriage during the interview, but says she's now healed from her past traumas. I feel so alive, she said. I feel like I can really just be myself, and it's okay.